Hi everyone, and welcome to this review note. In this clip, we're going to be configuring patches or updates so that they'll be approved and deployed out to WSUS clients. Going to, from my WSUS utility, expand out updates. If I look at the updates dashboard, we can see a number of things here. One, all the updates that we have, those are split between security updates and critical updates. I'm going to be interested in security updates only. I mean, we can approve anything we want, but I want this to be fairly short. Again, one thing to remember is you always want to test your updates to make sure that you're not going to, blow 100 systems off the network all at once when they install an update that goes south. If I select on security updates, the ones that are unapproved, we can see quite the long list here. And I'm not going to approve all of these by any stretch of the imagination, but we will approve a few of them. Going to right-click up here and add in the release date and then sort on that just so that it's a little bit easier to see what's going on with that. So if I go all the way up to the top on my list, here are some things that are fairly recent. What I'm going to do is, you can see that my approval is unapproved at this point in time. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pick the 2017 June security rollups, because that'll grab all of these prior patches. So if I take this guy and this guy, I'm going to ignore Internet Explorer update. And all I have to do is right click on this and say approve. And I can choose any of the groups or any combination of the groups to approve these for. In this case, I want this to go to production. So I'm going to say approve for install. And that will go off and do its thing. Now, one of the things that's kind of cool about this is I can take those groups of patches. If I want to test this, I can approve test, install them, check them out, make sure they're going to work properly, and then I can simply go back and approve those onto the production side. But we'll keep this as it is. We'll say OK. This is going to go and check to make sure that everything is good as far as approvals are concerned. Both of those are successful. I'll close that. And now if I select approved and do a refresh, we will be able to see once that's done, here are my two patches that have been approved for production. What that means is that once everything's ready to go, I'll be able to run the updater on the client and those patches will be installed. Now, what does everything ready to go mean? If you kind of look down to the bottom here, you'll see that there's a note that the files for the update have not yet been downloaded. That's in process. As soon as you approve a patch for deployment, it starts downloading the files. And once those are all downloaded, then this warning is going to go away. And at that point, if you run the updater, the patches will be installed. If you're automating this, one of the things to remember is that you want to stagger the download time with the actual patch time, because it will take a little bit of time for those patches to download. So usually allow an hour separation and you're probably good. Anyway, that's all there is to approving patches for update. See you in the end of the video. Hopefully this has been helpful for you, and we'll see you next time.